Hello family and friends, and welcome back to Anna's channel! Yay! In today's video I want to start something a little different from the rest of my upcoming videos. If you thought you were unlucky before, well, you're not the only one. That happens to everyone, and that had happened to me. So in this video I will explain how my excessive lack of luck had me phoneless for 3 weeks, but actually brought me here on YouTube. So if you want to hear my story, keep watching because I will give you some tips that I learned from it at the end of this video. You ready? So let's begin. It all started on a Thursday night. I was invited to a gig at W London, which is basically a fancy bar at the top of Eminem's World. So it was Thursday night, people were happy even though it was slightly raining. There was this kind of vibe that I love in London. And as we were queuing, a guy was shooting in a megaphone that we should be ashamed of ourselves and actually never ever reproduce. It was a great time. So we got in, and after no longer than 10 minutes, it happens. So I had my phone in my hand. I was wearing a dress, so no pockets. And I made a gesture, and my phone flew through the air and crashed on the floor. My heart stopped. When I got my phone back into my hand, I noticed an extra crack on the screen, which is here. And I was like, testing it, just like using the power button. Okay, it's lighting, it's fine. But no, it wasn't fine. I found out a few minutes later when I was trying to take a picture of my cloakroom ticket that actually the screen wasn't responding anymore. I was devastated because this phone has been through the worst year of my life and survived. And here it was, dying in my hand. So I gave my phone to my friend because, well, there was nothing I could do, and he put it in his pocket for the rest of the night. And it was a great night. But then it was Friday morning, and then I faced my first trial. Changing the screen of my phone wasn't worth it. I was already thinking of upgrading it, so I was like, let's just buy a new one. If only it had been that easy. Thing is that I'm using Revolut, which is a great app. I'm not saying, but it's an app, and it can only be accessed by a mobile phone. And that was my main account at the time. Like, all my money was on this account. I had very little on my British account, and clearly not enough to buy a new phone. So, I know what you're saying. I can hear it already. But there's app emulators on internet you can use on computer, blah blah blah. Yes, I did. I tried a few of them. But my computer is 10 years old, and it was like, no, I'm not doing this, woman. So I gave up the idea after trying for a few hours, and then asked my flatmates to use their phone. So after spending hours trying to put my SIM in their phone, trying to download the app on their phone without my SIM, trying everything I could, I had to give up. I had to claim myself defeated and run back to my mommy's for help. She kindly sent me the money from France. But for the non-French people out there, let me tell you something. French banks do not work on the weekend, and that includes all the Mondays, all of them. And we were Friday night, and I was doomed to wait at least 4 days before being able to buy a new phone. I was like, no. I really tried to see it as something positive, like a new challenge, like a phone detox. I really tried. Tuesday morning finally arrived. The money was on my account, and the first thing I did on the morning was to hop in a bus and go to the store to buy my new phone. If only it was that easy. That day I faced my second trial, and an unbelievable series of very unfortunate events got me facing many more throughout the next 3 weeks. Long story short, I had to try to buy my phone 7 times. Out of these 7 times, I succeeded 4 times. But out of these 4 times, 3 times something went wrong and I had to return the phone. This whole process lasted for 3 weeks. I had my Amazon account being compromised, I had my eBay account being compromised, I had some fraudulent people taking money from my bank account, and I had my PayPal account blocked. I actually had to buy a new phone to buy my new phone. And the worst is that I lost a job offer for Amazon because of Amazon. If you're out there listening, this is over. I'm breaking up with you forever. That's it. That's it. During these 3 weeks, I also had to buy my computer twice. Because it wouldn't be funny otherwise, right? This even took me through despair I would have never imagined I could reach just because of a phone. So guys, if you want to learn the tips I learned from this, here it comes. Tip number 1. Always have a backup plan. Always. Tips number 2. Never wait for things to happen. Make them happen. Tips number 3 is to remember, as the Persian verse said, that this too shall pass. So don't give up when in despair, but also do not take anything for granted because this too shall pass. Bonus tip from this event and many more that I faced before: do not take anything, and especially not yourself, too seriously, because it will change, because nothing stays forever the same. This is truly something I learned from my life experience. Being able to take a step back and breathe when everything is crashing down. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it and liked my tips as well. Remember to subscribe, thumbs up if you liked this video, thumbs up if you didn't like it too, and I'll see you again very soon in the next video. And thanks for watching!